The next day, I and my wife decided to wind up our pension and started. We chose the first 50 that were very bad, but I'm telling you, it was 51 the day we commenced. And we had food for 10 days. We took a step of faith, and the 10 days are not yet over. The children are fed daily 2 meals. And here we are serving 800 meals daily. By God's grace, these children are alive. Amen.
Now, it was really your desire to just help out in this community because you were attending another church, right? Talk about how you went to the pastors and what they said to you.
You see, when you have problem, we want to hand it over. You think it's not your problem, it's someone's problem. I did that and shared with the Baptist community who I served with, who I still serve with. The Nairobi Baptist Association, then their chairman, and other board of directors, we discussed for a long time. They said this, with all this we have understood, heard, but God has not called us, not any of us. It's you he have spoken to. We can't take that challenge. They asked me to kneel down, and they prayed for me and sent me. And I was very sad. I left them blaming them. But again, God had called me and sent me. I had to obey.
Now, what was part of what God put in your mind, a vision of what you have seen here? I think, school, church, and hospital. Talk a little bit about that.
You see, when I came here and looked at the whole situation, God revealed a number of things to me that he is going to use me, put on a church, a school, and a hospital. And I shared it in writing. We even wrote to the government requesting them land to do that. And in my time, this is the joy. All this is happening. It's unfolding. Is in 4 years, things are working. Every bit of the block fitting. With joy, I just want to thank the Lord.
Now, you told me this morning that at one time you thought that what God said to you, you said, I think God lied to me because you didn't see it happening. But now, what do you see?
You see, God's time is not our time. Sometimes we have time limit. When a lady conceives, she has 9 months to count, then she'll have the baby. We as human, we want to put dead time. Unless this happened this time, we quit or resign or leave it. God's time is the right time. You see, when I thought of all what God has spoken and I had shared, I was worried. But this is unfolding in hours. What I had seen 10 years ago, 11 years ago, now is being unfolding daily in minutes, in seconds. We are about to purchase 2 pieces of land. The one right here, we're going to put on the dormitories for the children, the clinic, and the offices. The hospital is coming. If you doubt it, see it in God's time.
What he was talking about is 2 pieces of land that, with the money that we raise for One Hope, has bought these 2 pieces of property, one in which we're standing right on the edge of, and one right behind the camera. But also, this piece of property that we're sitting on, I chose this because this is another piece of property that really this church is going to ultimately need to accomplish this vision. And the cost of this property is right in the neighborhood of a little over $3,000. And I don't know where or how that money's going to come. But Pastor, I'm believing with you that this piece of property will be yours as well. And that will almost double the size of this church property, so that he can see the vision that God gave him 11 years of not only having a school, not only of having a church, but also of having a clinic/hospital here where the people in this community's lives can be touched. Pastor, I'd like you to take one more moment, and to the people of Pinellas Community Church, the people that are friends of Hope for Kenya, can you just take a minute and just express to them your heart to them with the support and with the encouragement that they've sent to you?
Thank you. You see, let me describe 2 years ago for you to understand. We had a big worms problem. We had 100% of all the children, 300 plus, with worms. When you gave us funds to build the toilet, The worms have gone out by 84% by last Saturday when they were checked. In fact, what we have is mild worms, tapeworms, which are from beef. That's not a big deal. We had multi-worms in each child. I want to thank you for that toilet. And I want to thank you for what you have done. And I want to thank you for you have saved lives. You have brought people to Christ. You know, you don't fully understand unless you visit Lake Mark that people are changed by faith that works. James said it. Faith without works is dead. And we have the faith. You're helping us to work it out. God bless you.
God bless you and thank you.